I'm Nikki Michelle Soo from the Happiness Button. There are 5 common mistakes that perfectionists make. Mistake number 1. I'm a perfectionist and that's why I do things well. Being a high achiever and being a perfectionist are separate things. If you think you're doing both, you're wrong. Being a perfectionist creates more stress, pressure, anxiety. And science tells us that these things meddle with your brain function. So you're not actually working at your full potential. Mistake number 2. I'm not a perfectionist. I just have standards about what I do and how well I do it. This is interesting, right? If you use those standards as an excuse to be hard on yourself whilst getting it right or good enough, then you are a perfectionist who's simply in the closet. The question is, are you aware of how you might be hard on yourself? I used to think I was normal, that I wasn't being hard on myself, or that I had an inner critic, until I sat in that meditation hall 17 years ago. And then I realized what was really going on. Mistake number 3. I do my best work under pressure. Have you heard someone say that? I know a lot of women who believe this so much that they actually create more pressure for themselves, either by procrastinating or by not stopping ever. It's true. We can do good work under pressure, but it's not our best work. Science and functional MRI scans show us this. We're working at a fraction of our true potential when we're under that much pressure. Mistake number 4. This is something we all do. We cannot be with what is, even within ourselves. We want it to be different. And sometimes we give ourselves such a hard time about it. For example, something happens and we think it shouldn't be this way, it should be better. Or it didn't work out the way I wanted, it should have been this or that instead. So you give yourself a hard time about it, and then you realize you're being a perfectionist and you shouldn't be. So you give yourself even more of a hard time. Have you seen this happen in yourself or someone you know? Sometimes we go between mistake number 4 and mistake number 5. For example, I used to think I shouldn't be a perfectionist, but for a long time I didn't know how to stop that. So I'd push and I'd struggle, and then I'd get tired and I have moments of defeat. So I'd pop over to mistake number 5. I'm a perfectionist, it's just the way I am, I can't change, I've tried. But then I get sick of that, so I pop back over to mistake number 4. Oh, I shouldn't be a perfectionist, and so on. It goes around in a cycle. That's mistakes number 4 and 5. Email me any questions you have. I'm Nikki Michelle Soo from the Happiness Button. Let's connect soon.